Attention, attention. The specialized high school's admissions process is being threatened, and the Asian American community is taking a stand. We, the TPA, or Test Protection Association, will go over this event and want you to support the SSSAT. So sit back, relax as we recount this event. First, some background knowledge. The beginning of the SSSAT isn't very clear. In 1934, Stuyvesant implemented a series of entrance exams, which were later expanded to Bronx Science and Brooklyn Tech. But the Hatch-Calandra Act makes it mandatory to take the test. This act is what really creates the grounds for the SSSAT, and was put into action May of 1971. Over time, the other specialized high schools were also put under this act. The specialized high schools that require the test include Staten Island Tech, added in 1982, the High School of Math, Science, and Engineering, the High School of American Studies at Lehman College, and the Queens High School for the Sciences at York College, all added in 2002. And lastly, Brooklyn Latin in 2006. In 2002, Bill de Blasio, now known as Mayor de Blasio, joined the New York City Council and fought to improve public education, expand affordable housing, protect tenants' rights, and reform social services. This is while, in 2009, he pursued fairness for tenants, taxpayers, and students. If we continue to 2013, Bill de Blasio is elected mayor. He campaigned to unite the city by fighting the income inequality in New York. All of this leads to a stand on the SSSAT. After being an advocate for students, fighting to improve public education, and realizing the income gap in New York, de Blasio saw the SSSAT as an unfair test. This was due to certain people not being able to pay for the tutoring that others have. This makes them less prepared for the test as compared to those who had tutoring. As the numbers show, people from lower income communities, such as African American communities, score worse on the test. In order to bring about equality, the mayor proposed to get rid of the test for a different system, which would take the top 7% from each school on June 2nd of 2018. His announcement of this created a huge debate on whether to keep or get rid of the SSSAT. Many Asian Americans and others in favor of the test found this proposal outrageous and protested in front of City Hall against the removal of the test on June 5th, 2018. The removal of the SSSAT still remained a debatable issue after the protest. The Discovery Program tries to solve this problem by helping those who meet certain circumstances, such as attending a high-poverty school or scoring right below the cutoff. All these circumstances benefit Latinos and African Americans. Mayor de Blasio has proposed to save more seats for this program. The plan is for the percentage of seats saved to go from 9% to 20% by 2020. This 11% expansion has set an outrage among the supporters of the original admissions process. This brings us to our news. Yesterday, December 13, 2018, Asian American parents and community organizations filed a lawsuit against the city. This lawsuit was against the expansion of the Discovery Program and claimed this program unfairly hurt their children's chances of getting into a specialized high school. The parents and organizations reasoned that this expansion takes away even more seats from deserving Asian Americans and gives them to Latinos and African Americans. Some have considered it as Mayor de Blasio saying that there are too many Asian Americans in these schools, so many that there must be programs put into place to give seats to other races. This heated debate and the lawsuit have been predicted to delay the results. While parents claim it is anti-Asian and racist, de Blasio claims that it is not anti-anyone, but pro-diversity. Though the two statements seem like polar opposites, they are very similar. They both describe the same situation, except with different intents. While de Blasio claims for it to be pro-diversity, this expansion also takes away seats from deserving Asians for other races. Our stand on the issue is that Asians have not changed their approach to the test. They have always used tutoring, if they could afford it. Yet, in recent years, Asians have been dominating these tests with more than 60% of offers going to them, and less than 1% going to African Americans. This isn't the fault of the Asian community, though, and seats shouldn't be taken from them and given to someone else with lower scores simply because of their race. Our PAC, the TPA, will allow you to take a stand for the test and fight to keep the SSSAT. Visit our website at testprotectionassociation.webs.com to learn more.